Hey, sweetie.
Hello, darling.
How you doing? I was just getting ready to pour a glass of wine. Would you care for some?
Yes.
There you go. Baby. Hello, friends and fans out there. I'm Trent Kelly. I go by the stage name of DTrentKelly. I'm a smooth jazz or jazz artist. Actually, I'm a musician. My sword I use is a guitar. So, just a little bit about me. I'm from Durham, North Carolina, and early on, during my age of about 9 years old, my mom took me to New York. I think this is where my musical experience first started. I got a lot of exposure by her being a singer herself. I got a lot of exposure in choirs, and I was around a lot of musicians. I was around a lot of Jamaican bands. They used to do block parties there and everything, man. So I used to just like really get, into it and everything. I was also fortunate to have a really good guitar teacher who was playing in a popular R&B band back in those days. So anyway, we moved back to Durham, North Carolina, and this is where my actual band experience, really started. Although I had some experience in New York, North Carolina was, the place where I started getting into, playing in bands and things. So during the high school, junior high school years, I played in a concert band, I played in marching bands, and it was fun. I played euphonium, out there in the cold and everything, marching. It was great. My musical interest actually was with performance, and I really love the sound of jazz, and I wanted to study this thing so much. Yeah, so I ended up getting some books and things, and I studied all that I could. And I don't know, I think, I was just motivated to just really want to go into university and study music, So I talked to my mom about it. She said, well, you better get you something that's going to, bring you some money or something. But I was already struck with the sickness, so that didn't work. So anyway, mom said, okay, well, you go ahead and you go and study music. So I did. I got in there, and I went through the curriculum. It was a great curriculum. Learned a lot. Had a lot of great teachers there. And one teacher in particular, I was lucky to study with Donald Byrd, the jazz trumpeter. And he showed me a lot of things about jazz in general, and also about music production. I really appreciate him for doing that. Why did I choose the genre of smooth jazz? Well, okay, it's like this. You have to communicate, right? For people to, understand your thoughts, you have to have them in an organized way. And I think smooth jazz does a good job of, making your conversation, musical conversation, understandable to people. So I have chosen to express myself in smooth jazz, but do it my way. Just like any other jazz musician or musician in general that has come along, they have said what they wanted to say in their genre. They have left their mark on the world. This is what I want to do. I want to be able to make a statement. I want people to understand what I'm saying. So smooth jazz lends itself very well to that. It's easy to digest. You've got a lot of people that want to just, sometimes just sit back and relax. They don't want to have to go through through the analysis in their brains of motifs and things like this. They just want to relax. They want to enjoy, take in. So I think that once again, smooth jazz lends itself very well to this. Okay, what do I mean by evolution in the musical sense? I tell you, just like it is. The music industry right now is at a rebuilding point. As it stands right now, people have enjoyed, music from the popular artists, George Benson, Wes Montgomery, Stanley Clarke, all of these people. They have done a great job in providing great listening music, education, so on and so forth. But here's the thing. It is time now for some more people to be in. There are more people that have things to say, and they are just as valid as any of the other greats. We just have to give them a chance to express themselves, and we have to give people the chance to hear it. So I think it is a great time for us to evolve all together as a new entity. Not necessarily destroying the old. I should say we're not destroying the old, because people still will appreciate the older music, but there's something new, and they can appreciate that too. I think this is a great time for us. Evolution. Your contribution is very important to me. I can't express how important it is. You know how musicians are. We will go out and we will spend our last dime on a guitar or a microphone and go home and just work our heads off, to get everything right so that we can actually come out and share it with you. But beyond that, there's something else that I would like to do. I would like to be a contributor. I want to be able to contribute to a society, to society's development and enrichment. So without giving any spilling the beans on my plans or anything, your contribution will help me to facilitate that. Please support me. I hope you do. And if it's not financially, please tell a friend, about what I'm trying to do. Let them hear my music. I have a YouTube channel. I have a website, which I will show you at the end of the video. So, without, burning your ears out or anything, please support me. Look out for me out there, and you take care, and hope you enjoy, what you're hearing from me and the developments you're seeing. Take care. Bye.